down at Garrypoint Park in Steveston, and we're here to contribute or participate in the Great Canadian Shoreline Cleanup, which is an across Canada event that's organised by the Vancouver Aquarium, and it happens for 1 week each year.
This is an event that has grown threefold since we began 3 years ago. This is our third event, and we have close to 120 people out along Garrypoint in Richmond.
So WorksafeBC has committed to be a good corporate citizen and make sure that we're properly managing our own environmental footprint at work. So it's a way to give back to our local community where we have our head office and most of our employees based here. And it's also just a really fun event. It brings people from across the organisation together.
Yes, for sure I got it.
Okay. This really ties into just keeping our area clean, changing societal attitudes towards what we have and what we should be appreciating.
We send in how much garbage we've picked up. They compile all of that information, and so they can see how much garbage has been picked up. And it's usually tons and tons and tons of garbage that is going to be kept out of the waterways. And then they can also see if there are trends or patterns of whether there's maybe a local factory dumping garbage, and they'll follow up on that kind of thing as well.
In comparison to last year, we've noticed that there's a particularly large amount of cigarette butts, glass items, a lot of rope, fishing net, foam from the boats in the area.
It really is a good educational piece for both the adults and the children. And the whole big picture, it certainly sends a message that we need to pay attention to. Even if you pick up one piece of garbage a day, it's going to make a contribution.
I live in Richmond and I live in Steveston, so it's very much giving back to my local community.
At WorkSafe, all the peers that I work with, we make a difference every day when we're preventing injuries or getting people back to work. All the folks that I know, they volunteer in their community. They're coaches, they volunteer with their local schools. People are socially aware, and people are really proud to live in this community. And I've taught my boys that if there's a piece of garbage there and you have the ability to pick it up and put it in a garbage can. People can just get involved and make a difference by doing something about it versus saying, it's not my problem, somebody's going to pick it up later.